Hi, I'm Daryl Chong. I'm at the Door Park tennis courts in San Jose. I'm going to show you a simple technique to help beginners learn to hit a forehand. And of course it requires a lot of movement. It requires bringing the racket to the side and coming around. You got to rotate your shoulders. You got to rotate your hips. And of course you see a lot of beginners just start, it's all arm. Right? Even myself sometimes. Too much arm or the banging arm. The arm just kind of banging over here. And how do you coordinate all that? How do you learn it? And I learned this trick in a junior class from Coach Michael Friedman, who was teaching at the Jewish Community Center 20 years ago or so, 25 years ago. He was teaching 6-year-old kids this. And seemed to be quite effective if you would if they'd try it, because they couldn't coordinate all these 3 different movements into one. How do you do it and still hit the ball? So he taught them one technique that does I call it a 3-in-1. And the simple technique that he taught was you take your hand, your off hand, in this case your left hand, and track the right hand movement, and then come around and catch. And the idea there is as you wait for the ball to bounce and you start the movement, and you see your shoulders are turned, your hips are turned, and everything comes around at the same time. Again, wait for the ball to bounce, boom. Right, the ball's about to bounce, you glide together. So you keep the hands together without touching. You don't touch the other hand into the end. So get ready. Boom. Boom. Eventually, of course, they'll want to learn how to point toward the target. Of course, like so. Point. But this is kind of hard to learn at first. So get ready to hit the ball and do all that. Turn your shoulders, turn the hips, and do that. But if you simply let the left hand track the movement of the right hand, everything, boom, everything's set up to go. Boom. See? Actually, it helps me too. I've been working on that again lately to help my own forehand. So it work for beginners, intermediates, kids, especially kids who are just starting out. And so that's today's tip from junior lessons that were given to my son years ago in his class of 6-year-old tiny tots, and it really works. Give it a try and try it yourself. Just try. Boom. Okay.